What's up, everybody? Over on my Patreon account, I let my patrons vote on what my next unboxing video would be, and they went with a random Funko haul, and trust me, this is going to be pretty random. I do want to start off here quickly with just one soda. So the first time that I got Predator and I opened them up, I actually got the Chase right away. But of course, I wanted the common with the helmet as well. So I made sure that I ordered one on the second market. Yeah, because I truly did not expect to get that Chase the first time around. I thought it might take more than once, or maybe even would have had to buy it outright. But yeah, I was lucky enough to get the Chase, but yeah, still got to have him with the Predator though. And I've really slowed down on my Predator collection because I'm pretty happy with what I have already. But yeah, I had to go for the soda, and that is a pretty cool looking soda there. And this one is becoming easier to find. I know it's been releasing kind of slowly. I think that's why some people have been trying to raise up the price on the second market, but I would not pay a high price for that soda. Like I said, I think it's becoming easier to find. Also, keep in mind 15,000 pieces total. So yeah, it's not exactly rare. So yeah, you should be able to track that down if you really want that. Let me go ahead and start getting into the actual Funko Pops here now. This one, and actually a couple of these Pops have been just sitting here for a while because I've been very busy with my day job, and then I had everything that happened to the YouTube channel, so it's just been kind of hectic. But yeah, so some of these Pops, like I said, have been sitting for a while. But the first one here I want to share is actually Courage the Cowardly Dog. This is the Gemini exclusive, which I don't think I have. I'm not sure if I have any other Gemini exclusives in my collection. I don't really tend to order with them, but this is one that I was very much interested in. I'm kind of glad I held off on getting Courage because I was going to get the common, but I just didn't get around to it. And yeah, this flocked one came along and I was like, yeah, this is the one I'll go with. He does have a stand because he has very tiny legs, which are accurate for the character. So I'm glad they put a stand with him. But yeah, this particular Pop though, I think I will just leave it in the box. He's pretty easy to see. Not a lot of crazy detail to him. I do like they had the, I guess, cavity there in his tooth though. But yeah, this one I think is still available if you're interested in it. But yeah, like I said, in general, and I'm not going to get into all the reasons why I don't tend to shop with Gemini collectibles. Just if you look around the website, you might get an idea of why I'm not the biggest fan of this particular company. But I do think that is a cool exclusive there. And I will say most of these figures here I'm actually going to leave in box. I know there's at least one though I got to get out for a particular reason. Let me keep it moving here though. So with New York Comic Con, I got pretty much everything I wanted initially, except for one figure I missed out on. I'll talk about it in a moment. But then I saw this Kaboom cereal clown. One of my friends actually got it and she posted a picture of it out of box, and I was just like, I really like the look of that. Very colorful. I love that he actually has a cereal in the bowl there. Yeah, I think this is just a cool looking Pop, when it comes down to it. So that's why I decided to get this one. I think I've only ever had Kaboom cereal maybe once or twice. Pretty bland cereal, not the greatest cereal, but yeah, I do like the look of the character though. And like I said, it's mainly the colors that I like about it, and that kind of classic retro look for that character. So yeah, I decided to get this one. I'm still not sure if this one has even sold out. It might actually still be sitting on Funko.com, who knows. But yeah, I decided to go back for this one. He was not initially one of the ones that I wanted from this convention. And then one that I missed out on, that really didn't bother me too much because I'm already very happy with my Notorious B.I.G collection, so I don't necessarily feel like I need to add anything to it. But I ended up with a bunch of referral credit over on Mercari, and I was like, well, why not at that point? So I did track down Notorious B.I.G with fedora, and he's rocking the gold colors there. And I like that they did have, some different shades of gold going on. Like this, this is a mold that they've used before, but I do feel like this version of it, this paint job was thoughtfully done. So I do appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of referral credits, so I didn't have to pay much myself in order to get this figure. And I'm pretty happy to have this in the collection now. It wasn't like a absolute must-have, but it just would have been nice to have. And yeah, now I actually do have it for the collection. And the seller did ship it in the Pop Protector, which I will leave it in. Yeah, so I'll be putting that with my Notorious B.I.G collection, which I really need to reorganize. It's not on the greatest shelving right now, so I am gonna have to work that out. All right, y'all, keeping it moving here. I got two DC Pops. Typically, I would do like a DC haul, but this is only two DC Pops, so that's why I'm putting them in with this random haul. So we have here Harley Quinn with belt, which is a PX Previews exclusive. She was listed on various websites. I think I saw her on Entertainment Earth initially, and some other websites as well. Can't even remember all of them, but I ended up actually getting it from Funko.com. When it went up on Funko.com, I was like, I'll go there. We got Harley Quinn there basically as a wrestler, and I do like this look for her. I like how they kind of mix the old school with the new school, the red and black colors with the pink and blue from the Suicide Squad, you know, the first movie, basically. Yeah, so pretty cool look for her. And yeah, I know she's taken on this look in the comics as well. Not familiar with the inspiration behind her as a wrestler. I like that she has a band-aid over there on her cheek also. Yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. But another one that I will, like I said, leave in the box. I'm leaving most of these in the box this time. There's just one, and this is the next one that I definitely have to get out of box to check this out. So we have here Lights and Sounds Batman. I think I did watch a very short clip of somebody else taking this out and kind of checking out the sounds to it and whatnot, but I have not checked it out myself just yet. And yeah, of course, this was a Funko.com exclusive. I can't recall if this sold out or not. You could check the website to see if it's available. I really am not sure if it's still available or not. As far as the just basic design is concerned, I definitely like the look of him on the gargoyle, but I'm very curious about how the lights and sounds are up close. One thing I'll say about this figure right away is that it is definitely front heavy with him leaning in the gargoyle head there, because I sat it down on the edge of the table and it immediately just fell over. I think it can stand on its own fine. It's just that it was on the edge though. But yeah, looking at the actual figure, I do like the pose here. I like the look of the gargoyle, of course. I do think the paint job looks just a little bit rough up close, and it almost looks unfinished to a certain extent because it is just one solid black. Which sometimes there's a little bit of shading with the, you know, the Batman pops, not always. So I guess that's not the biggest deal, but like I said, there is some sloppiness here, like the yellow of the utility belt is kind of bleeding onto the gray of the suit there. There's some sort of splotch here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And even the black itself, like there's a little bit of bleeding here. So paint job could be a little bit better, but if you collect Funko Pops, you know that they're not going to be the most consistent with the paint job, and there's nothing like too awful here or anything, nothing that stands out as a big negative. So I mean, it works overall. It's just little things that I noticed up close. So I already took out the little plastic tab at the bottom, you know, to help activate this. You see, of course, the speaker going on there, and I'm assuming that it's the bat logo that would light up there, the bat symbol on his chest, because that looks like light can come through it. Even his eyes look like they may light up as well. And yeah, I think you just push on the head to activate it. So let's check this out.
I fight for justice. Gotham City needs me.
I'm not actually sure how many things he says. He said, I fight for justice, Gotham City needs me.
I am Batman.
Okay, of course he has to say, I am Batman.
I fight for justice.
So maybe it's just three things.
Gotham City needs me.
Yeah, he's rotating.
I am Batman.
Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the Rick from Rick and Morty, him sitting on the toilet that had the sounds to it. It just kind of rotates through, you know, a couple of sayings.
I fight for justice.
And I don't know if, I don't think that's Kevin Conroy's voice. It sounds like somebody, you know, kind of influenced by him. And unfortunately, we did lose him recently. Definitely rest in peace to Kevin Conroy, who to me is like the quintessential Batman. Like he did such a great job with the character. But I mean, the voice is fine here, though. To me, it sounds more like an imitator of Kevin Conroy than actually him. But the voice is fine. And the light up effect, let me actually get the lights down a little bit in here. See if we can see this even better.
Gotham City needs me.
Okay, yeah, that's much brighter there.
I am Batman. I fight for justice.
So I do like that. Was that a fourth saying? I might have lost count there. I don't know. But yeah, regardless, I do like the things that he says. I do like the lights here. And it's cool that Funko does these every once in a while. It seems like they're starting to pick up doing these a little bit more. I remember years ago they did the light up Iron Man. Like that was the first light up pop that I know of. And then, you know, they brought in the sound as well. But yeah, it seems like they're starting to pick up doing these just a little bit more, because I know there's the Flash as well. And then there's also that that large size Darth Vader lights and sound that's about to drop. So yeah, they're starting to do these more. And let me know what you think about these. Do you own any of these, or do you plan to get any of these? And what other characters would you like to see with lights and sound?
Gotham City needs me. I am Batman. Gotham City needs me.
Yeah, I just wanted to check again. I think it is just 3 sayings there, but yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that there. I do have one more item I think I want to share with you all because after all, this is a random video, so why not share something that is very random, especially for my collection. So I've seen other people share Chomp figures before, and the Chomp is basically like an abominable snowman, and then he has different designs going on. I've never purchased one previously, but I saw one that really grabbed my attention, so I decided to go for it, and it took forever to finally ship out. I'm not sure what took so long, but yeah, it finally got here. So we have this Chomp figure, and it's basically Chomp like a barista. And what's funny about it is, I mean, I just got it purely for the design. I like the look of it. I don't even really drink coffee, but I just thought this was an interesting looking figure. You see it says on there, 2021 Designer Con exclusive. I can't remember when I actually ordered it, but I know it's been a good while, and I was really wondering what was going on with it. Oh, and then it has some text back here. Let me check this out. It says, Chomp serves coffee with a side of unenthusiasm, serving customers, brewing, operating espresso machines, and other barista type things may not be Chomp's strengths. He does excel in grunting, consuming scones, and drinking hot beverages. Okay, then this, I didn't get this from abominabletoys.com. I actually ordered this with Plastic Empire, and there's that logo there for Abominable Toys. So let's go ahead and get this one out. Like I said, this is my first Chomp. I don't really see myself getting into collecting these per se. It's just this one that grabbed my attention. There's who it says, you know, it's created by. And I've seen some other ones with some cool designs, but it's just not something I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole necessarily. You know, with collecting, I have to be kind of choosy to an extent because of space, but just wanted at least one of these in my collection. So, well, the figure is definitely wide. Okay, yeah, I just like the look of this, and honest, you know, obviously there's some like Starbucks type influence here, kind of, with the look of it. Yeah, and I really like that coffee swirl coming up there. I think that's pretty cool. I wonder if they've done flocked Chomp figures. I actually don't know a whole lot about them. I've just seen them here and there in other people's videos, but yeah, I do like the look of this one. And like I said, even though I'm not a coffee drinker, I think this is a pretty cool design here. I like that he has the apron coming up all the way up around his head. It's kind of funny looking there. And I think that's what's cool about these figures, that they just have sort of a sense of humor to them, and a whole lot of designs out there. And it seems like they do pretty well. I mean, some of the really standout designs do tend to sell quickly. Okay, so with this coffee cup, I guess that's kind of heavy up front. He does want to lean some, but yeah, he's staying steady there right now. So I've slid Chomp to the side there because he is having a little bit of trouble standing up on this table. I think he'll be fine somewhere else on some regular shelving. But I actually want to share one more Funko item that I almost forgot about because it's actually still in the sorter. So let me go ahead and open this up. I think I kind of took a peek at this, but I haven't taken it all the way out of this sorter. This is a 2-pack that I was very happy to be able to order. Okay, so you see we have here Skeleton Jack and Monster Taco. And yeah, when I first saw this reveal for the Fright Night event, initially I was like, oh, is that just for attendees of the Fright Night? But then it turns out that it was going to be on Funko.com, and then I was like, man, that's probably going to sell out pretty fast. And I think it did sell out pretty quickly, but it wasn't like some times when things sell out on Funko.com where it's like going in like 30 seconds or less, you know. It was there just a little bit longer than that, but not much longer than that. But yeah, I was able to get it with the initial release, and then they actually did have a restock as well. So yeah, like I said, I was very glad to be able to get a hold of this. I do like Jack in the Box. Unfortunately, I don't have one very close to me. They are in South Carolina. At least there's one I know of in South Carolina, but just don't have it very close by. But whenever I'm like out and about and away from home, if I'm near a Jack in the Box, I usually will stop in. But yeah, very happy to have this. You see it says special edition Jack in the Box 2-pack. Okay, and got the Funko.com sticker on there, of course. I really like the coloring of the packaging and the look of the figures as well. So I do have the first Jack figure that Funko made. I don't have the one of him in the, I think there was one of him in like a red tracksuit or something like that. I never got that one. Wouldn't mind adding that to the collection. But yeah, this 2-pack here, I really want to get this in a protector. You know, I need to get one of those. I don't think I have one on hand for 2-packs. Or maybe I do. Actually, Vaulted Vinyl may have sent me some 2-pack protectors. I can't remember for sure. I have to take a look and see. But yeah, I definitely want to protect this, and very happy to have this in my collection. Let me know if you were able to secure this one for your own collection if you were interested in it. And like I said, it did get a restock, so hopefully some people that didn't get the first time were able to grab it that second time real quick. Maybe even some of you checking this out. But yeah, I really do like the look of these figures here. I would say with the taco, I guess it makes sense to have the yellow legs there as well. I was about to say, I wonder if it would look better if it had different color legs, but it does work, and that does match up with the arms there. So yeah, pretty cool looking there. I thought this was pretty clever, you know, for a like Fright Night release, basically where it was initially revealed and released. So yeah, that is the haul there. Definitely let me know what you think about everything that I shared here. And I did warn you up front that it was going to be pretty random. Yeah, so some pretty random items here. But I'm very happy with everything that I have just added to my collection. And I really do appreciate you all taking the time to check this out. And I also look forward to reading your comments. And I will talk to you all again real soon.